people feel your energy. If you're trying to apply for a job and you're sitting there and scared and like not really confident, and like people are going to go, no, we don't want to work with someone like that. And then having the confidence to actually like sit with someone that possibly could be a potential client, and because you practice and practice and practice and practice, they feel your confidence. Oh shit, you just took some more action. The Luke Mind Power podcast is here for you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome to another episode. It's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be here with you. I'm super excited to spend a few more minutes with you. That's going to help you, inspire you, motivate you, keep you moving forward. Wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's Apple Podcasts or YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Rumble, all these amazing social media platforms that we can use for the wrong purpose or we can use for the right purpose. And, you know, there was 6.5 or a little bit over 6.5 years ago where I decided that, you know what, I'm going to use YouTube to motivate myself and for me to learn every single day for real. And that was what happened. One of my jobs that I had was a chauffeur driver, and every day I was on the road. Even when I was driving to my government job, I was on the road, of course, and I would have to drive at least an hour in traffic in Sydney. So what did I start to do? Once I became aware that I was ready for growth and change, all of a sudden, YouTube became my resource. So shout out to YouTube for showing up, okay? But for you to be aware that YouTube is a fantastic platform for you to learn from, for you to actually be driving in your car, use your car, and become a mobile university. Before I became successful in what I do as a podcaster, as a motivational speaker, as a life coach, and everything that I do, before I became who I am, guess what? I started to fuel my mind, feed my mind with motivational videos because I was listening to videos while I was driving. I decided that it was time for me to switch off the radio, and it was time for me to actually use the time where you're doing nothing, just driving in traffic. And I started to listen to Les Brown. I started to listen to Jim Rohn. I started to listen to Bob Proctor. I started to listen to motivational speaking. I started to listen to self-improvement. I'm just a result of doing that. So I encourage anyone who's listening right now, if you don't know where to start right now, if you don't know where you need to be or where you want to go with your life or what to do next, or you feel like you're at a crossroads and you need something that needs to be shifted in your life, whatever, then if you're listening to this podcast right now, maybe you know someone that needs some inspiration. Well, guess what? Share this episode with them. Like, share this episode right now on your social media platform. Somebody's listening, could be listening right now that needs to hear this, that's going to be inspired because freaking hell, they don't know what to do with their life. And maybe all they need is to start listening to something that's going to help them become more self-aware, they're going to be motivated or inspired or pushed in a different direction because they're a little bit stuck. Maybe it's yourself. And if you're listening right now, then guess what you need to do? Keep listening. And this is how I learned. This is how I became who I am, because I started to flood my mind with positive information, with motivation, even though I didn't know I was going to be a life coach, even though I didn't know I was going to be hosting live events. What the hell, man? If you haven't got your ticket for London, what are you waiting for, man? Tickets are going to sell out. 2nd of November, Unlock Your Greatness live conference with myself and special guest Esther Sarafati. It's going to be a party. It's going to be amazing, transformational. It's going to be like-minded people you're going to be surrounding yourself with. You do not want to miss this live event in London. Unlock Your Greatness. Tickets are on my website, Luke Mindpower. Go and type it into Google, or you'll see the tickets in the description below in this YouTube video that you're watching. Get your tickets to London because they're going to sell out and you're going to miss out, and then you're going to only be able to buy virtual live stream tickets. Okay, if you can't come in person, then make sure you get your virtual live stream tickets. Unlock Your Greatness live event, 2nd of November. It is going to be fantastic. I never knew that I even would be doing this. What the freaking Nora is that? Luke Mindpower live event. Who's Luke Mindpower? What the fuck is that? Luke Klebovich. Oh, Luke Klebovich is Luke Mindpower. Where's Luke Mindpower come from? Man, it's part of like my branding and my alter ego. Because like when I'm not doing podcasts and shit like that, I'm just vibing, I'm just chilling, you know? I'm not really like this other version of me, but there has to be something that you're able to step into that isn't that scared little person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do this. I'm too scared to do this. But what if it doesn't work? Or what if I try and I waste my time, and all this kind of bullshit thinking. But when you have this alter ego, it's a mindset hack. It's like, no, what would Luke Mindpower do in this situation? He'd tell the person to shut the man. I can live my dreams. I can do whatever the I want. I believe in myself. I love the shit out of myself. I'm enough. Not because you tell me that I'm enough. I'm enough because I chose to take action, heal the past, and grow and become a better version of myself. That's why I have my own back. I ain't waiting for you to come and validate me. I'm enough because I tell myself I'm the best. So that's Luke Mindpower. We need to adopt this kind of a mindset of like, get out of this fear and doubt and like, I can't do it and all this crappy thinking. That kind of version of you ain't going to get you far in life. You're going to keep procrastinating, keep being inconsistent, keep not living your dreams, keep living your fears. Rather, you shift that and you step into someone that is like your protector. Like Luke Mindpower has my back. When Luke is tired and like, oh, I don't feel like doing a podcast, Luke Mindpower steps in and goes, shut the bro, your feelings, get on the freaking thing, record the podcast now, take action. That's what Luke Mindpower does. And sometimes we need to have that. It's like your normal version of yourself is what I talk about. Your inner villain. Dean Graziosi taught me about this. Shout out to Dean Graziosi. He taught me your inner hero, your inner villain. So it's almost like we are our own inner villain. The normal version of us, like Luke Klebovich, is me. I'm the normal version, and that version is insecure. Inner hero, that's Luke Mindpower. Luke Mindpower is like, what did you say? You don't think you're good enough? What a load of shit. You're absolutely amazing. You're the shit, man. You can achieve anything you want to achieve. You can take action and you'll grow from that. You'll build confidence. You can love the shit out of yourself. You don't need anyone to approve you. You approve yourself. That's Luke Mindpower. That's the inner hero. We need to adopt this kind of way of thinking. You don't need to do shit. But if you would like some sort of help with thinking a little bit differently, like I always tell you guys, if you don't change the way you think won't change, and you'll keep being the same. And if being the same is serving you right now, then don't do shit. And that's the answer to someone on TikTok who said the fear of change and letting go. And if you don't want to let go, then think about yourself in 12 months' time being in the same place where nothing has changed. Is that going to hurt a little bit? Or is it going to be good for you? It's completely up to you because you're the one that makes the decisions in your life. How do you build self-confidence? Let me tell you the easy answer to that. Get out of your comfort zone and go and speak in front of people. Go and do Toastmasters. How I did it is I went and did a speaking program. That's why I created Speak and Transform, which is my speaking program where you can purchase. It's $299. You join, you take a 32-day program, you get in a Facebook group, you start posting videos, you learn to love yourself, you overcome fear and self-doubt, you learn how to engage with an audience, you learn how to formulate your story and understand yourself, and you grow confidence. You can find that program on my website. All it is click, click, click. All of a sudden, a month later, you've transformed your life. It's not rocket science. It's just what I did 6.5 years ago that helped me to grow confidence, and that's all I didn't know that's all I needed. All I needed was to follow some sort of process. And here I am, 2024, digital nomad lifestyle, travel wherever I want, live from wherever I want, making the kind of money that if you had told me how much money I'm going to make, like what I'm making versus how much I was making back in 2017, I would have just told you to shut up. That's a load of shit. It's not even possible. Just saying. Anything's possible if you believe it's possible. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. Talk about money for a second, you know. To think of myself making 6 figures or 7 figures, like, would have been absurd in 2017, 18. And when I started coaching, when I started actually like working with my life coach, with my business coach, and started like being a life coach and helping people, you know, I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I didn't think about, oh my gosh, like how much money can I make? I didn't think about, oh, can I make $50,000 a month? Can I make $60,000 a month, $70,000 a month? I didn't even think about that. All I thought about was, how do I create something to help people? How do I get paid to actually help people? That is all I thought about I'm telling you the truth, guys. I did not sit there and go, okay, if I start being a life coach and a motivational speaker and creating content on social media, I'm going to be able to I want to make like $30,000, $40,000. I didn't even think about it for real. All I did was like, I know that I can help people, and I needed some guidance, but I didn't think about like the severity of like how much you can actually make. But it's pretty incredible, like what you can achieve if you work with the right people, if you do the right programs, if you invest in yourself. Man, it's another world out here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I used to get paid $1,000 a week. I used to work 6 days a week. This is just the one job, by the way. 6 days a week, which was Monday to Saturday, because I would work Saturdays because I wanted the overtime and I wanted to get paid extra. 6 days a week, and it was 7.5 or 8 hours a day. So let's just say 8 hours. 8 times 6 is 48. Am I right? I think I know maths. 48 hours. 48 hours a week, but 1 week, for $1,000 Australian dollars. That's like 700 US. That's 1,000 Australian. 700 US. I was working 48 hours a week for that. Shit. Wow. That is very, like, I've never actually like sat here and gone, hang on, $700 a week. That's times 4 equals 7 times 4 is 28. Wow. A month. 2,800 USD. That's how much I was making a month. Compared to now, okay, I've grown. Oh, I didn't know that I could build so much success. I didn't know that confidence could change your life. And that was me, ladies and gentlemen, looking at other people, comparing myself to other people, because I didn't believe that you could build self-confidence. And I truly, truly, truly believe, yes, there are skill sets, there are things you need to learn to attract more abundance, to become more successful. Everyone's different, but I believe that one of the secrets and the keys to like attracting more success, more abundance, more money into your life is to have confidence. If you don't have confidence, good luck, because really you're functioning from a low vibrational frequency. You're in so much doubt and fear. Doubt and fear does not attract money. It repels, because people feel your energy. If you're trying to apply for a job and you're sitting there shitting yourself and scared and like not really confident, and like people are going to go, no, we don't want to work with someone like that. So, and then having the confidence to actually like sit with someone that possibly could be a potential client. And because you practice and practice and practice and practice, they feel your confidence. 100%. Anyone who works with me is working with me because they feel my energy. They feel the confidence. They feel that I'm sure about myself. I know what the I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. So if you don't have confidence, man, what are you waiting for? Like, you guys are waiting for what? And I'm telling you, one of the best ways to build confidence is to do my speaking program. Go on my website, click on, I'll tell you exactly where to go. Go on my website, lukemindpower.com/LMP. Click on services, click on coaching, and go and sign up to freaking Speak and Transform. It's the easiest route to build self-confidence. If you want to start somewhere, start there. Do that program. In 30 days, like it's a 32-day program, but in 30 days. And the thing is, if I don't keep telling you guys about this, you won't hear it. Sometimes you need to hear me saying, go and do that, go and do that, go, oh my God, he's told me 10 times, I'm going to go do it. You know what I mean? And sometimes when we hear it the first time, we're like, oh yeah, oh, maybe I'll check it out. It's like, maybe, what are you waiting for? Your dreams are waiting. Your life, your future is waiting. Your success is waiting. There is so much abundance out there waiting to be attracted to you, but you're not taking action. You're not getting out of your comfort zone. You're still living in fear and overthinking and doubt and doubt and doubt and doubt. Stupid. It's dumb. I was the one looking at other people all the time. Oh, look at them. They're successful, this and that. They're confident. I can't be like that. I wasn't born like that. That's what I would think. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I would think. I would think that I had to be born with confidence. So I guess I proved that theory wrong. Confidence is something that you build. And it's a beautiful thing to be aware of, that wherever you are in your life right now, you can change. Like, just because you are who you are today doesn't mean you have to stay like that. Isn't that amazing? That's awesome. It's so awesome to know that you can have been lived a specific way of living, being, thinking, surrounding yourself with different type of people that you are right now. And you can be in this life right now and be like, I'm not genuinely happy. This is not the life that I signed up for. And for you to know there is a way to make changes and to become someone you've never been before and to transform your life. I wasn't even aware of the change that would happen to me when I decided, my grandmother passes away. I come to the funeral in Poland. I go back to Australia. I say, okay, I'm moving to Poland now. I'm going to make one decision that's going to change my life. I wasn't aware of how that decision then was a ripple effect, a domino effect. Bang, next thing. 6 months later, I'm doing a speaking program. All of a sudden, 6 months later, I learn how to love myself. Oh my God, I start building confidence in myself. Oh my gosh, I freaking found my purpose. Wow, I'm transforming my life. Oh my God, I'm going to New York. I'm going to America. What the f? I'm going to conferences and shit. What the hell's going on? Oh my God, the next year I started a podcast. 5 years later, here I am. I didn't sit here and go, I wonder how it's going to work. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder how things are going to change in my life. You are sitting here watching this right now, and you're sitting on your success. You're sitting on it. Your success can't breathe because you're not getting off your ass. You're sitting on it, for real. So don't be afraid to go onto my website, go onto services. It says coaching, sign up to Speak and Transform, start the process of your transformation and build confidence in yourself. It's the best thing that you'll ever do in your life. I'm only here because I did the same, straight up. So I was on TikTok earlier on and I said, hey guys, give me some things that you want me to talk about. What's going on? Battery power, get stuffed. Let me put the freaking charger. I made sure this phone had battery. Let me put the charger in here. Hang on, freaking Facebook. Oh shit. There we go. It's in there. Wait, there we go. Resume. Hey, I saved the day. Facebook is in the house. The charger's on there now. At least it's not going to... Wait, let me just check, make sure it's plugged in. So there we go. You ain't going nowhere, Facebook. Don't worry. Sorry for the interruptions, YouTube. I'm live streaming at the same time because I want everyone to listen and be inspired. Okay. So I was asking TikTok for some pointers, right? Fear of change, letting go. Children. Someone wrote children, and I think they wrote money as well. So I've covered self-confidence. When you build self-confidence, you also build self-worth, okay? When you build confidence in yourself, you also overcome overthinking. So that's off. That's gone. And then food addiction. And that's probably just a trauma from your childhood, from possibly someone telling you that maybe you're too skinny or you should eat some more food to put on some weight. It could be some sort of trauma related to how you were treated when you were a child, or it could be a self-conscious response to how you felt about your body when you were a child. And again, it's just a trauma response. So there's not an answer that I can just give you where it's going to solve that. You definitely have to work on yourself. You'd have to do some research. You have to understand your past, your childhood, how you were parented, and the trains of thoughts that have now been conditioned and really cemented in your subconscious brain because of the rumination that happens over time because of some of these experiences that are really adverse or negative or traumatizing or hurtful, because that rumination over time then creates a neural network, a neural pathway in your subconscious brain, which then becomes your reality of who it is that you think you are. And so there becomes this addiction to overeating. So I know that's not an answer for you, but when you do the research and you do heal your trauma, you'll also overcome that addiction as well. All right. So there we go. They're all ticked off now. Thank you very much. It's a blessing to be alive. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I'm so grateful to be here with you. Please do me a favor. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Just because you haven't achieved your success or your next level, or maybe you're in a place of stagnation, just know that everything happens for a reason. Everything is teaching you. There's experiences that you're going through right now that are actually teaching you stuff that you need to learn from. And then once you learn the lesson, you will evolve. The longer that you don't learn the lesson, you will stay the same. And if you feel like staying the same is the right thing for you at the moment, then just don't do anything. Just keep going. Okay? That's the truth. Anyway, guys, I love you. I believe in you. I'll see you on the next episode. And go and hug a tree and tell your parents that they're amazing. All right? Love you guys. See ya.